Alright, hey there Proxyians, this is Proxify here, and guys, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda, the Majoras Master Let's Play. And if you guys did miss out in the last episode, we went and completed off here in the Great Bay Temple, which now I'm actually happy that we've taken care of that annoying dungeon, and we can be on our way to do some more other side stuff here in this game, which here for this episode for today, guys, we're actually getting ourselves the max defense for Link with all of the fairies collected, because I actually went back off recording and grabbed out the other two remaining fairies that were left in the Great Bay Temple, which I believe now we should actually have a full set of fairies, which I can't really tell where they actually are. I guess they're not really in the menu when you get out of a temple, I guess. But anyways, we actually do have the 15 fairies from Great Bay, so that's all good. Hope you guys are having yourself a good Wednesday. You guys should also be seeing as well too with a Pokemon Stadium happening out for Tuesday's video. So Nightmare Moon is not going to be happening out just yet, but just hold on for that. But also too, in this episode, we should also be doing some other grave hunting as well, because there is a heart piece that we can go and do on the second day, and also we can do something on the third day, which that is actually going to be grabbing ourselves the bottle. So that is also going to be something that I'm going to be planning on doing as well too for this episode, is to grab out that next bottle so that we can actually have quite a few bottles for when we actually do head on into Ikana Canyon, because you never know what is going to be happening from there. Alright, so to basically start off with here first is that you actually want to have your bomb mask with you if you don't have any bombs with you, but we should actually have 20 bombs, so you know what, we're going to use the bombs for this place, because I don't think I ever showed this off to you guys yet, but there is a fairy fountain just right along here, and you have to go and use all these different trees to our advantage to actually lead us to that place that we need to go to. So we can just quickly slide on over and dodge out on some of these annoying fish guys that are out here, because don't really want to get injured. Alright, so there we go. I think we made it right to our spot. Oh, watch out, watch out. Okay, we're all good. Nice. Alright, so now we can just go and take this guy off, and we can now just start doing some little platform jumping to reach to our destination, which that shouldn't really take us too long. Now, I don't know if that boulder in particular actually has a hole, but I'm not going to really bother about that right now, so we'll just keep on heading straight across from here and just use the different trees to our advantage for this. Now, it is getting close to the nighttime of the second day, which that is pretty nice, because then we can just head right to Ikana Graveyard once again and talk to some of the Stealth Post children and see what they are going to be up to. Now, this one is a little bit tricky to tell because you have to like line this up properly, but oh, there we go. Night of the second day is finally here. So yes, as you guys can probably tell, that Tattle is actually just showing us where to go, because all you have to do is just kind of line this up. Watch out for these ways out here. I believe those are what the birds are actually called. And then you just come on over this way, and you just keep on following the trees. Shouldn't be all that too challenging, unless if you can kind of shoot it right there, but it looks like it's not going to make it, so you kind of have to line it up a little bit more. There we go. So we line that up perfectly, and I think there should be only one more jump. Okay, so this one I think we just have to actually make our jump here without even having to using a tree, which that is okay, so we're good. Alright, and perfect. We have finally made it. So, just drop your bombs, if you have any. Place them on the ground, and there you go. Now, also too, guys, just want to let you know that when I go and do some of the bow and arrow stuff, I will be doing all of that off recording, just so that you guys don't have to really go and see me have to struggle with all of that, because I know that I'm not the best type of person when it comes to bow and arrows in Zelda games. So I'll let you guys know when I actually do grab out the 2 upgrades for the bow and arrow, and also grabbing out the heart pieces for those different individual areas as well too. Now, Honey and Darling, I'm actually going to be doing that whole entire thing. So I will be doing a whole recording of that, and same with the Deku minigame as well, because we're still kind of missing out on those. But I do have enough money right now, which I got some off recording, to be put into the bank so that we can be able to use those to help us out with the different Deku mini games for each individual day, because I believe they are worth, I think, like 10 or 20 some odd rupees for each of the mini games. So as a thanks, I shall lend you my strength, and this is where we're going to be able to get ourselves the max defense. So that is going to be very nice to have. And yeah, basically, if we ever decide to get hit, it's not going to really do us all that too good. And I think it's only just going to do, I think, only 1/4 of damage. So it basically just does one single little bit of heart every time. So always nice. And plus, you always need to have this with you, even when you're battling out Skull Kid, because let me tell you, when I played this game, I did not have the max defense at all, and I got completely screwed over, and I had to go and pick up that max defense for that for Skull Kid, of course, because he was just way too hard of a boss. So always make sure to go and pick up this max defense, because that's going to help you out in the long run a lot. So come and see me whenever you're overcome by your weariness. Of course, you know that we will. But we're just going to be doing some side stuff, so we're not going to be getting injured all that too much. And yes, we are also going to be grabbing out the Poe, of course, as well too, because we do need that for the little mini dungeon for the mirror shield. And whoa, that got a little bit glitched out there, but that was just because the boulder was just in our way. But so now it's off to Ikana Graveyard. So without further ado, let's go ahead back to Clock Town, and let's go and see what's happening out there. Alright, here we go. Song Store time. So yeah, so basically, since we're on the second night, basically what is going to happen here is that we are going to be battling out another Iron Knuckle. So I believe there is actually 2 Iron Knuckles that we actually do have to fight in this game, and I was wrong. I did put that out on the post-recording video for that other previous Majora's Mask video. Is that there is no Deku Nuts, or not Deku Nuts. The Dark Nuts, that's what they're called. There's no Dark Nuts in this game. I believe they are actually in Twilight Princess, if I'm not mistaken, but they could probably also be in Ocarina of Time as well. But Iron Knuckles are kind of the most common of the enemies that are here in this game right now. So we're just going to go and head all the way back up top here to where Great Bay was, but we need to go and head on over back to Ikana Canyon, because that is where we need to be for this one. So we still have the inverted time still on, and for some reason this guy's still stopping us for no apparent reason, even though that we still have our Gilded Sword, man. We have like the best sword ever. Why are you still trying to kick us out? But also too, as well, since we actually do have the ice arrows, we can now finally be able to access a little bit more of what Ikana Canyon is all about. And there's actually quite a bit of things that you can actually do in Ikana Canyon, such as, for example, picking up the mummified mask for the Gibdos. So we will be getting ourselves the Gibdo mask for that Ikana dungeon. Well, I guess I say mini dungeon. It's not really the Ikana castle, but it's a mini dungeon to pick up the mirror sphere, because that is kind of the important item that you actually do need for this for that castle, of course, because there's going to be quite a bit of mirror puzzling to do. It's kind of like the Earth Temple a little bit in Wind Waker, where you actually do need the mirror shield quite a bit. So we also got some bowls out here, which that really shouldn't be too much of a problem, but we do need to call out our good friend Epona to help us out. So Epona, can you come on out, because we need your help. So Epona should be somewhere. Ah, there you are. Hey girl, I just need to ride on you a little bit, just so we can make our destination go a little bit faster. So I totally forgot that each individual day you're allowed to go and head back to the Ikana Graveyard to go and check on the different stealth post children, so that you can actually be able to access a few other graveyards here. Now I think we just jump on across over here like so. We're not going to really talk on over to that guy yet, the man that we literally talked to back in Ocarina of Time to give him all those different poses. We're not going to be talking to him just yet. Whoa, 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 we don't want to get jinxed. No, no, no. Oh, and also too, speaking about getting jinxed, if you actually do have the Song of Storms with you, you can actually get healed up by that. So that's actually pretty nice. So if you ever do feel like you got jinxed by that bubble, which have a blue hue around them, make sure to go and play the Song of Storms, and that can heal you up, and that will recover you from getting jinxed. So pretty nice all the way around. Okay, so onwards to the next one. Let's go and put on our captain's hat on, and let's go and speak to some of the Stealthos children. Huh? Ah, Captain Sir, excuse me, sir. Everyone gives your captain your attention. We haven't seen you in some time, Captain Sir, but as per your order, sir, we've been guarding these graves closely. We have all been expecting your next order, sir. So, let's go and open up the grave. Open it? Yes, sir. Everyone, follow me. Alright. So, now they're in a different position this time, and we're gonna go and fall down into this hole. And let's go and do that. Alright, so welcome to Beneath the Graveyard. So, as you guys can probably tell, you may probably think like, huh, well, there's just only some rupees here. Like, is that it? Is that basically what we need to do? Well, actually, no. If you actually do take out your Lens of Truth, this is where you can actually be able to see where we need to go. So if you actually, if you actually play this, there you go. There's actually a little bit of a hidden door that's just right beneath here. And let us go open up this door and battle out this Iron Knuckle once again, so we can go and pick up ourselves. Oh no, is that? Oh right, yes. We also got some keys here as well too. So these are the actual keys. Now I think before the last time I actually called some of the other bat enemies keys as well, but they're actually called bad bats. Bad bats are the ones that are in Southern Swamp. These are actual keys. So I'm just gonna make sure to knock them out here. There we go. Yeah, keys are pretty annoying. Because of course, like every Zelda game, keys are always a big pain in the neck every time that you get to see one that flies around. There you go. Oh yeah, by the way, you actually do need your Lens of Truth, I think, for them, but it's okay, because as long as you actually have, like, as long as you have, like, the little target lock system on there, you should be fine. So there shouldn't really be too much of a problem, but I think we still need the Lens of Truth. Ah, here we go. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Whoa. So you guys are everywhere, man. Alright. Here you go. Take that to the face. Get out. Ugh. Oh no. Not again. You're gone too, dude. Alright, so let me grab that. And let's just kinda grab a few things before we get all prepared. Now it seems like there's something else that we could probably do. So let me just check. Anything hidden around here? Somewhere? Nowhere. What? That's a little bit strange. There's supposed to be something here that we're supposed to be doing. Alright, now this is where I may probably get a little bit stuck here, because I think I forget. There must be like another secret door somewhere around here, or do I have to use my bombs to blow something up? Let me just try it and throw some bombs down. Well, this one seems a little bit off, so I may probably want to blow that up with some bombs. There we go. Okay, I thought so. So bombs always work. Yeah, cause I guess the texture was a little bit different. That's why I saw it was a little bit different there. So I knew that we had to place down a bomb. So now we got ourselves a white Iron Knuckle this time around. And be careful with these guys. So we're just gonna go and hit them. Whoa, whoa. Alright, there we go. So be careful with these guys. Okay. So we already take them down already. Whoa, whoa, ouch. Yeah, even with our max defense, they still do some pretty crazy damage. There we go. So now he's down now. Wow. Okay, so I guess we don't have to worry about him hitting 3 different times. Alright, and we are good, and I think if we open up this, we should be able to get ourselves our heart piece. Our first of the heart piece to actually make ourselves a full heart container. So nice. So there we go, that fills up our hearts entirely. And we can also get on out of here as well too, which that would be pretty nice to do. So please send me out of here. And I guess we'll jump right on into the final day, because that's where we need to go and basically go and talk on over to Dompe. So let's just go head back. I guess we'll. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything for Ikana Canyon yet because we still haven't made it to the actual destination. So unfortunately, what we're just going to do is just jump right back into Clock Town, and we'll jump back into the final day. And hopefully, if we actually do capture out this Poe, then we should be able to be all set. Now, there is two different big Poes. There's one in Ikana Canyon, which you can go ahead and do if you want. Or there's actually a much simpler and easier way, is to grab the Poe that's here in Ikana Graveyard and actually be able to go and pick up that one. But you can't actually go and sell that for 200 rupees, and then you can actually go and buy out the Chateau Romani and kind of do a big huge thing if you want to, if you actually want to get that free potion, which that's not too bad. Alright, so let me just grab out my notebook here, and we actually have to go and use the double time, because I always keep on forgetting how to do this, so there we go. And with the inverted time, we should be good with this, because we actually do have Dompe that's going to be walking really slow, so you have to make sure to actually have your inverted song on for this one. It doesn't matter about the inverted song in the other two previous different areas in the graveyard, but this one is kind of important, because if you don't have that one, then you're kind of screwed for it. Now, I do believe we actually have to wait until until nighttime for it, because I don't think we can do it right away. So I think what we're going to do right now is actually go and head on over to where Goat is, and we could just go and start picking up on some of the different frogs that we can actually go ahead and do. So without further ado, let's go and head on back over to Snowhead. Alright, here we go. And he is done, man. Second big old jump, and he is done. Let's just get out of here, and then we can start collecting some of the frogs now. So hopefully this is not going to take us too long, because like we are 25 minutes into the video, of course. So where is the exit point out of here? I think we may probably have to roll to our destination. I think I hear it. There it is. Hey, nice. And we are good. Even though that we do have to rebattle out Goat again at some point, because once we actually take care of all the bosses, we have to rebattle them all over again, so that we can be able to head on over to Skull Kid at some point. So yeah, so there's the frog. And I believe if we actually go and use our Don Gero's mask, we should be able to talk to this frog and be able to see what he has to say. I've been waiting for you, Don Gero. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but it looks like you've lost a little weight. And as you can see, Don Gero, the long winter has ended and the spring has wanted to come back to these mountains. Let us begin our chorus. So unfortunately, he's only one person by himself, so there's really nobody else here. Unfortunately, it seems that not all of our members have gathered. Perhaps it's because the winter is too long. They must have realized that the spring has come to the mountains. And when the great Don Gero has come for us too, what a pity. Where in the world could the other members be? What could they be doing? Well, we're going to be finding that right now. So let's go and do it. So we're going to go and jump right on into heading on over to Clock Town, because if you guys remember, there was actually one frog in particular that was over at over at Coffee's house. So that's like kind of like the easiest one to actually go and find first, and then we can actually go and make our way over to the Southern Swamp, which we already know where that frog is going to be, and same with the one over at Woodfall. So I think what I'm going to do here, guys, is that I'm going to cut this out into like little parts, so that you guys don't have to see me have to go through the whole entire area of Woodfall and all that other stuff, because you guys have already seen that before. So I don't really want to make that into such a longer video just by doing that. So we'll just go and head to the first one. Great, of course you have to show up. Make this video a little bit longer, why don't you? You annoying Deku scrub. I know, you need to have that moose tier. I know, I will be doing that mission soon, but just bear with me on that one. So let me just go ahead over this way. And our frog friend should be right here. So hey dude. Okay, well that's a little bit weird. Don Gero, it's been so long. What has brought you all this way? Could it be, has the spring finally come to the mountains? Oh, well, that looks like it's true. Winter has so long that I begin to lose all hope. I understand. I shall head to the mountains immediately. Alright, so off he goes and heads on over to there. Now, guys, I'll see you in a little bit when we actually go and head over to the Southern Swamp and also to the Woodfall Temple as well to actually go and collect out the different frogs. Now, also, too, there's also going to be one, of course, over at Great Bay Temple, so that's also another thing that we're also going to do. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so this is where the next Don Gero's frog is going to be, and all that we have to do now is just, I'm just going to get out my Zora mask here, because I guess the easier way to walk around here in Southern Swamp is by using your Zora mask, and you don't have to worry about using Deku Scrub Link, which that kind of sucks, which unfortunately these guys get more of more screen time than Deku Link, but it's all good. So at least we finally made it here. So we're gonna go put this on, and we're gonna go on talking over to our frog friend once again. So Don Gero, it's been so long. What has brought you all this way? Could it be, has the spring finally come to the mountains? And that look, it's true. Winter has so long that I began to lose all hope. So basically, they just say the exact same thing, and all we have to do is just keep on making our way into there. So I'll see you guys when we actually do the Woodfall Temple one, and we'll start heading on over to there. And he's down. Alright, another frog has been captured. Alright, time to put on that Don Gero's mask. And where is it? It should be here. Nice. Alright, and there you are. Hey dude, I need to speak to you. Don Gero, it's been so long. What has brought you all this way? Yep. And then you should be good. And now you just teleports back over to Snowhead. And now I'll just go and play the Song of Soaring once again. And I'll see you guys when I actually start heading on over back to the Great Bay Temple. And we'll start battling out Mad Jelly. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so here we go. Got the one more frog here that is going to be left. And let's go and grab this guy before we forget. Oh, and yes, and since we already taken care of this frog, of course, we are now going to be able to put on the Don Gero's mask, go and speak on over to him, and we should be good. So, Don Gero, yes, alright, time to send you back over to Snowhead, and let's go and head on over back to Snowhead, of course. But first of all, we have to go and talk onto the giant turtle, so that we can be able to hop on out of this place. And oh my goodness guys, we have literally been in here for like almost about an hour because of that annoying freaking... I just don't like Great Bay Temple that too much, because it's just how the sheer annoyingness of that whole freaking section with going through the different little tubes and everything like that. It was just so annoying just trying to head over to that one spot in particular. Alright, so here we go. So we're just gonna go line this guy up, and if we should be able to shoot that right onto there. And there we go. We're good. Alright. Now, before we forget, let's just go and oh, come on. There we go. I was about to get upset, man, with this freaking annoying Song of Soaring. So let's go head on over to the Mountain Village, where we already kind of fixed out on everything being springtime there. And now we should actually get to hear a music chorus from the frogs, but we have to actually use the Don Gero's mask for this. Okay, so there's all the frogs just chilling right there. Well, let's go and do it. So play us the song, Mr. Frog. So, well, if it is the great Don Gero, shall we play? Yes. Now, you guys may probably remember there was a actual mission in Ocarina of Time that was actually meant for you to actually play with the ocarina with the frogs. And the good thing is that we don't have to worry about doing that. All we have to do is just kind of let them play their own music, and then we get ourselves our heart piece, and we're good. So I'm going to end off this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, also subscribe, and I'll see you guys then. And we'll hunt down for the next I guess, the next graveyard thing that we actually have to do over at Ikana Graveyard, which that is grabbing out ourselves the next bottle. So I'll see you guys then, and peace.